Hey, what's up guys, it's me David, back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about something really exciting, but also kind of infuriating as well. And that's kind of the trend in desktop computer technology. The thing I'm talking about is the alleged slide from Intel that shows RX Vega, so Radeon RX Vega, an AMD graphics processing technology, or unit, that's being used in Intel CPUs. Now, APUs, or integrated graphics, and that's been around for a long time. And Intel has their own lineup of integrated graphics processors. The current latest and greatest one from Intel is UHD 630, basically a rebrand of the HD 630. It's a decent GPU for everyday tasks that's perfect for office applications. However, when playing games, which is basically what 7700K or now the 8700K, those people are going to be using playing games, doing 3D CAD or something that requires a lot of pressure on both the graphics card and the CPU. What's in control of Intel at this point is how good the CPU is. The GPU, not so much. It's more dependent on NVIDIA. And in my opinion, Intel's HD graphics are very suitable for the Core i3, Pentium, Celeron lineup, but anything from mid to high-end Core i5 and up, I believe should not have an integrated graphics. Now, the reason I believe that is because no matter what, people buying these things are gonna upgrade to an actual dedicated graphics card. Fight me! Which is critical, and even I have an actual graphics card, the Titan X to be precise, which is a great graphics card. And I don't see the point of Intel wasting their money developing these GPUs and wasting precious silicon space on these actual dies for putting a graphics processing unit in there. Now, okay, personally that's my opinion, but like some people really like the integrated graphics, like office applications. Really, it's a useful tool in that area, and a lot of office applications have Core i7s and Core i5s in there, so some people may disagree with me, others won't. But the main point of this is Intel's wasting precious silicon space on. I would rather have them put their money to use on better CPUs, and most people aren't going to be even using these integrated graphics. I mean, if they use the space used in integrated graphics for more cores and stuff, so they would have to redesign the dies and stuff. There's the possibility of having a much faster and much more efficient and much more powerful CPU, which is really nice. Now, Radeon RX Vega is AMD's new high-end desktop graphics card. Of course, it's a dedicated graphics card, and AMD currently has a couple models out. The Vega 56, and the Vega 64, and the Vega 64 water-cooled. Now, the Vega 64 has a limited and continuous use version. The normal version is basically just looks exactly like the Vega 56, while the limited edition, which I'm not sure if they sell still, is made of aluminum, which is really nice. I like that a lot. I wish a lot of other graphics card manufacturers would use aluminum and just metal in their products instead of plastic, because it makes it feel and look a lot better, especially considering that RGB is the rage nowadays. Having metal allows you to reflect the light coming from the RGB light strips or fans or whatever, and it creates a really beautiful look inside of your case, which is awesome. And I'm all about aesthetics. As you can see, my computer is based off of aesthetics. It's using a Corsair 570X RGB, which tempered glass for the win. Anyways, Vega, if there's models going into the Intel chips, Q1, Q2 like area of this year, AMD didn't really like the idea of having AMD graphics inside of Intel CPUs. They didn't really want to sell their technology, but if this alleged Intel slide is correct, that opinion must have changed within AMD. And I don't think it made logical sense when I first heard this rumor that Intel would suddenly go for Vega instead of their stock graphics processing units, because Intel spent a whole lot of money on developing these things, and if they just ditch it, they just wasted a whole heck of a lot of money. Well, it turns out that Vega is only going to the laptop variants of Intel CPUs, which is now makes sense because a lot of laptops don't have dedicated graphics cards. Of course, the gaming ones do, and most, not all, the Asus Zephyrus and many other laptops are very high quality, low profile, so thin and pretty light. But a lot of gaming use laptops are a lot thicker than their competitors that don't have those GPUs in them because they don't have to cool things as hot as a GPU inside, like a 1060 or a 1070 or a 1080. Now, if they put Vega inside of an Intel CPU, a mobile CPU, and they're allegedly putting in the U lineup and the H lineup, so both are mobility lineup CPUs. Okay, so they're gonna have a lot cooler laptops than the stock gamer stereotype laptops right now. And so I see having basically as cool or maybe a little bit hotter than an Intel stock graphic unit, and shoving that inside of a laptop and having fairly good performance. Of course, not like 1080 Ti performance, but fairly good performance, and having a lot cooler is a really good benefit in my opinion. Of course, you guys could disagree, and I highly encourage you to comment down below about what you think about this new rumor. And for me personally, I think this is a great move on Intel's side, but I'm not sure if this is a great move on AMD's side, because AMD's Vega technology, if it's on Intel CPUs, then I'm not sure if people will really want to buy AMD products because it's already on Intel CPUs. And while this will make AMD a lot of money if this is true, because Intel does have a larger hold on the market. But yeah, that's just what I was thinking. And if this is true, this is going to be a really big game changer inside of the world of laptop CPUs. I said that when the Intel Coffee Lake, well, it's now known as KB Lake Refresh mobility lineup, was known to have 4 cores, which I thought was revolutionary, at least for Intel. But now that it's having a whole host of different things like Vega integration and some other things like quad core, this is a great day and age to have a laptop for productivity and having a thin and light laptop that performs well. I'm very excited for the future, and I want to hear from you what you guys think. So comment down below. I highly encourage you to do so. I reply to every single one of your comments. So thank you guys for watching. If you liked this video, click the like button. If you disliked it, click the dislike button. And if you loved it, click the sub button. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one. Goodbye.